So I'm actually going to try something different. I'm going to try to come up with kind of something just on the spot, but I did get kind of a little bit of inspiration from these little guys. I have these stickers. It's like that blushy circle type thing. That's some of the stickers, so I'm going to do just a normal nail with this sticker and then some of these clear hearts. So we're gonna see how that goes today. But first I have to put, I don't know if you can see, to put my nails on the little stand. So I'm gonna use my putty. I kind of feel like my outfit's giving like cool grandma or chic grandma today. I was gonna wear something else, but then the top I had in mind looked terrible. And the necklace I'm wearing was actually a gift from my grandma. So maybe that's also why I feel like I'm giving like grandma chic today. I think this is a Kendra Scott necklace, and I'm pretty sure my grandma bought it for me because of the fact that both of our names are Kendra. So I'm going to be using the base coat that I always use, and I always say this, but it's Le Chat shade Paloma or 015. Also, I'm doing something this weekend with my family, and of course that's when my period decides to come. So I just feel like my period always comes as soon as I'm like doing something. Always messing with my plans. Not that it's like a big deal, but it's just annoying. We did our first layer on the nails. Now it's time to cure. Why did I think I had 3 sizes? It's just 2. We've got the larger hearts and the smaller ones. I also can't wear bracelets because they bother me sensory-wise. I would love to be able to wear bracelets, but like, they're just annoying. Necklaces, I have no problem with. Earrings, I don't have problems with. I have a nose ring. That doesn't bother me, even though it's like in my nose. You'd think that maybe something like that would bother me, but I guess maybe since I've had my ears pierced, it doesn't. I think the problem with bracelets, the reason why it bothers me so much is because they like, unless it's a tight bracelet, they're like constantly moving around. And I hate that. I need it to be like stationary, if that makes sense. So that's why you'll never catch me wearing bracelets. Also, I'm so sad. This is my favorite pen. Recently the ink ran out because it was only like to here. That's probably pretty normal for pens. But I'm devastated because what am I supposed to do now? Like, I don't know how to get an ink refill for this pen. Like, I tried looking, but I don't know what the size of this pen is, so I don't know how to get an ink refill. Plus, I don't know if I could get one for a pen like that. It's just kind of devastating because I tried looking for another pen in that kind of style, and they're all ugly. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Just get another pen. It's not that big of a deal. But I want a cute pen that I like, that's not ugly. Okay, so these are just gonna be for the vibes nails. They're not gonna be perfect because that was really hard to place with my fingers. These are terrible stickers. Check in with you later. I also thought it could be fun to color today. I'm gonna do this page, and now I need to pick out the colors I want to do. let's get to coloring. I wanted to talk about my cozy games, so I'm gonna nerd out a little bit, if you will. I've been playing Hello Kitty Island recently, and I'll be honest, I wasn't sure about it at first, because I won't say I've been the biggest Hello Kitty fan growing up. I wasn't sure about it, but started to intrigue me, and so I thought I'd give it a shot because I've been looking for a new cozy game since I mainly play DDV or Disney Dreamlight Valley, and that game's just been kind of stale recently. If you know, you know. So I mean, I'll get back to Disney Dreamlight Valley. I thought I'd try out Hello Kitty Island. It's actually way more fun than I thought it was gonna be. Like, there's so much you can do, and I do really like how you kind of have to take the game slow. Like, you can't time travel like in Animal Crossing, which is nice. I would actually highly recommend. Disney Dreamlight Valley is coming out with an update soon, so that will be really fun. It looks like it's actually going to be a really good update with a lot of new islands to unlock, new floating islands. Aladdin and Jasmine are coming, which is exciting. New Star Path, and the furniture looks really cool. So that's very exciting. Sorry if you're not a gamer and this is boring to you, but I thought I'd share a little bit more about some of my hobbies and my interests. So I definitely prefer coloring with these markers over my colored pencils, because this is way more satisfying and faster. I don't really know how this page is going to turn out. I tried to pick some fun colors because that's just what I was feeling. I'm gonna get that little nodule thing on my finger again. It finally went away, and now I think I'm gonna get it back, like right here. You can already see it turning red. I honestly should really refresh my knowledge on color theory. I had like a class in college that, I don't know, I think it was kind of supposed to focus more on color theory than we actually did. But I did learn a bit about color theory. It's been a while since I took that class. Probably about time to refresh my memory. My nose has also been really runny today, and now my eyes are starting to like water. So I don't know if I'm having another allergic reaction to something, or if I'm getting sick. Do I make these sunflowers or not? My gut is kind of saying no. I feel like it would throw off the vibes. Plus, I have a vendetta against sunflowers now that I know I'm allergic to them. We're gonna do blue. We're committing. Screw the sunflowers, man. Who said you had to be sunflowers? Not me. I'm sorry if anybody thinks this is criminal. We'll be back when we are closer to being done. So, this is not how I wanted it to look. When I tested it, it was this color, that gray, and then it used to be like that color, and then the other dye came in, and so now it looks more like that, and I probably wouldn't have picked this color if all the dye actually had come through initially. So unfortunately, this is what we're left with. I wish I would have done a lighter gray like this up here, but you know, it is what it is, and we're gonna finish this up anyway. I'm kind of bummed that it didn't turn out how I wanted it to. That's okay, still finish it, and all done. Not my favorite ever. I really hate this gray, man. I really do. It ruins it for me. The flowers actually look really pretty, I think. Oh well. To do a little book chat on 2 books I read recently. They're both in a series, but only book 1 and book 2 are out. And so I'll start with the first book, which is called Unsteady by Peyton Corinne. And I'd give this book a 4.5 stars for the rating. It's a hockey sports romance, and the couple is Reese and Sadie. And for like kind of a little bit of a synopsis, they're two college athletes, Reese and Sadie, who are struggling with their own problems and find comfort in each other. Maybe also a no-strings relationship that could be more. And just some of my thoughts on this series. This was the first book, and so originally I was trying to just stick to romantasy this year because that's what I thought I would be like more interested in. But this book really caught my eye, and I was like, you know what, I'll give it a chance. And thank God I did, because it was so good. And it also will get you out of a reading slump if you're struggling with that. I found this story really engaging, and the characters were really cute. And I also liked how they were both struggling with problems, because it kind of adds to the story and it's not just solely focused on the romance. I like when the characters are like dealing with something else other than just falling in love with each other, you know? The second book is called Unloved, also by Peyton Corinne. I gave it, again, 4.5 stars. And again, it's hockey sports romance. And this couple is Freddie and Ro. And we did see a friendship blooming in the first book between Freddie and Ro. And so this one is about a hockey playboy, Freddie, and his tutor, which is Ro. And so they kind of struggle with similar things, and because of that they're really able to bond and like stick up for each other with what they're going through. And so my thoughts were, I was really excited for this couple because I thought they were really cute in the first book. Like, I was kind of blown away by their storyline because it was just, I don't know, it was really heartwarming, their story. And I liked how they were there for each other. I also really liked this book because Ro, I feel like I could really relate to Ro. Protect Freddie at all costs. Ultimately, both couples were so cute. I think personally I prefer Freddie and Ro, but both books were so good. So yeah,